Hey, look at this.
Here he comes. We're going to find out what Bret Hart's surprise is. Will we see a new member of the Hart Foundation introduced here tonight?
You think that's what the surprise is?
I don't know what it is. We're going to find out when we come back. And we're back, everybody, here in the war zone.
I'm ready for the surprise.
Me too, Bret.
What is it, Hitman?
Bret's been talking about a surprise.
Do me a big favor and just shut up for a couple minutes.
That's you, Ross.
Okay, first. Hart Foundation, Ryan, Owen, Davey, Anvil. I want you guys to go back to the dressing room. Go back.
What?
Yeah, I'm sure about it. Go back. I could do this on my own. I want you to go back. Just go back to the dressing room. Guys, go. Go. It's time for me to be a man by myself. I can do it. Go ahead, Anvil.
I don't think it's a wise move, Ross.
Well, it might not be. I don't understand this. Apparently the other members of the Hart Foundation certainly are not comfortable with being
Well, I guess now we've already seen Stone Cold Steve Austin kind of throw Bret out of his wheelchair, a poor crippled invalid like that. What kind of man would do something like that?
Well, Austin did turn Bret over in a wheelchair last night. I don't understand this.
Now, if Stone Cold Steve Austin is somewhere back there in the dressing room area, if you even think about coming out here, just remember that I'll have that pack of lions rip you to shreds, so don't even think about it. Just stay where you're at. Now, as for my little surprise, I just want to say, in person, face to face, I want that gutless little poser, Shawn Michaels, to get his ass out here.
What?
I know you're back there like everybody else, like Stone Cold Steve Austin, like the rest of the world, and especially you pathetic Americans, back there hanging on every single one of my words. And basically, I'm calling you out to get your ass out here.
What's he want to do? Fight him? He's in a wheelchair.
I don't know what he wants. Well, he's going to get his wish. Listen to the ovation for the Heartbreak Kid. I don't think there's ever been a rivalry that has been talked about as much worldwide as this issue between Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels.
I'm just a sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy. I make them hot. I make them shiver. Things you weak.
Cut the music! It's hurting my ears. Shawn Michaels, the boy toy. You know, there was a time when I just couldn't stand you. But now when I look at you, I realize that I hate your guts. And the reason that I hate your guts, to list all the reasons why I can't stand you and you make me sick. The biggest reason is, go ahead, take your jacket off. Make yourself at home. It symbolizes something, you taking your jacket off. It's like you're hot, you're cold, you're hot, you're cold. That's the story of your whole career. 1 minute you're hot and the next you're not. You know what bugs me about you is that finally dawned on me. It's the way you dance around, you have this attitude, this arrogance, this cockiness. And it finally hit me. That's what you Americans all symbolize. You think you're better than everybody else. You think you can cop this attitude and look down at the rest of the world like you're better than us. Well, it's not true. It's not true at all. Because you're rotten through and through, all the way through to your insides. Just like America, craving your blood and guts and all your violence and crime on the streets. You love it. You love it all, and you hate it when somebody tells you the truth. And you hate it when somebody tells you the truth. Talk about rotting from the insides is just like ancient Rome. America, this great country that should be leading us into the 21st century, but instead, you're rotting from the inside, just like ancient Rome, and you're gonna destroy yourself because you're being controlled and run by scum. Scum like this right here. You know, Shawn Michaels, boy toy, you ripped me off for the World Wrestling Federation Championship belt at WrestleMania 12 in a 60-minute Iron Man match. You screwed me out of that title, and you know it. And all you people stood by and let it go. You did nothing about it. So when I decided to come back, instead of facing me like a man, you didn't have the guts to face me like a man. Instead, you were too busy posing for girly magazines. Dancing around, kissing all the girls. Putting tattoos on yourself and earrings through your navel and your nose and your ears. Shaking your ass and making yourself a horse's ass. A self-professed degenerate, that's what you are, a self-professed degenerate. And when you talk about role models, you led the World Wrestling Federation. You took that World Wrestling Federation Championship belt in a reign of decadence. You know, Shawn Michaels, the biggest thing that bothers me about you is that you didn't have the guts to face me this year at WrestleMania. You didn't have the guts to face me one-on-one. You go ahead and talk about all the things. You talk about my mother and my family and how I signed for more money than any other wrestler in the history of the World Wrestling Federation and how I'm controlled by the almighty dollar. Who isn't controlled by the almighty dollar? That's a bunch of BS, and you know it. The million-dollar question. That's what Vince McMahon said to you last week. The million-dollar question. That's all it was, is $1 million. Well, Shawn Michaels, it should concern you what I get paid. And it shouldn't concern you whether I got my mother and my father and the rest of my family in the front row. And it shouldn't concern you anything that I do. What should concern you is whether you really believe deep down in your guts and in your heart whether you're actually as good as me. And you pathetic, sick, violent people know.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll keep our cameras rolling.
That this piece of crap right here was never. I don't think so. Talk about family values. You'd like to hit me, but you don't have the insides to do it.